Shit's going down, people. Holy moly. Crystal ball down. Put that over there. Okay. Ah, creepy. Okay, welcome everybody to this reading. I am Moonshine. If you know me, welcome. If you don't, I am me. I'm going to channel some energy for y'all tonight. Okay, so here we go. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Obviously, we know these are general messages. They will not resonate with everybody, but let's see what Spirit's got to say today. All right, 5th house. Sun, Pisces. I kind of feel like something's hiding from you that is really good. A really good opportunity. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay. 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Ha! Okay. Now I know why you want it hidden. Because everybody wants to fight you for it. People keep getting up your shit. The Fool. 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, King of Wands. There's Pisces again with the moon. Okay. So I feel like intuitively, I feel like you know something is about to happen for you or something is about to pop off. There's an opportunity coming for you to move forward. And it's almost like you know now that you can't talk about things because people automatically act like anything that you have is theirs as well and theirs to take. So then you end up losing it. So obviously now, who's ever around you has taught you how to heal. Like, I mean, they've taken so many things away from you and you've had to learn so many times. Oh, well, and then they say, like, oh, that's just life. That's just life. But it's not. Like, it's not just life that somebody keeps stealing your shit. You know what I mean? Like, I could see if they could say, oh, that, you know, like, that's transformation, that's death if your animals keep dying or something like that, or something keeps happening, right? But it's almost like when somebody suddenly makes up an excuse for you, like, rotting in shit, it's like, what happened to them that they have to make up an excuse as to why you're being mistreated instead of acknowledging that you're being mistreated and not making up any excuse for it and just saying, you know what, this is downright petty, right? Like, why do people do that? It's like, I don't know if they like try to make you feel better about eating shit. Oh, everybody eats shit. You know, I've eaten shit. Everyone eats shit. And it's just like, it's so like, that's not what you want to hear in the moment, is that everybody else has done it. So join the club. It's like, okay, it'd be nice to hear a little bit of like positivity in this. Like, you know, maybe you don't deserve it. And like, you know, nobody really does, but it's how you gain your strength because like the sun is here. So I feel like you can't lie to yourself about what doesn't suit you anymore. Okay. So if there's a life, you know, if you're saying to yourself in your life, like, this isn't my life, this isn't what I manifested, this is what somebody else manifested, right? Then you know you're under the command of somebody's ill intentions. which could be the 5th house. Somebody's just purely entertained by hiding things from you. And now it's like maybe the sun is now illuminating all of the things that they stole from you. Because it's not just one thing. These people, they don't stop. They fight each other for your shit. Anything that comes in, anything that looks of value, they try to take it. So that's a greedy fucking world. You know, it's like prison rules. Like, if you don't want to be in prison anymore, get the fuck out and don't go back. You're going to have to learn the rules of society. Right? Every community is different. It just depends what you're a part of and what you fucking defend, what you stand up for. 6 of Wands in reverse. See, somebody's not playing fair here. And they keep doing it and giving you little breadcrumbs. Somebody keeps taking something from you or hiding it. Like I said, hiding it, putting another dimension, taking it, and then it's like something you really believe in. You stand up for it. And then it's gone. And then they have to say, like, oh, well, that's life. Things leave. You just have to accept that. You know, it's like somebody, when it's like the analogy would almost be your best friend consoling you because your boyfriend just cheated on you and broke up with you, and then you find out it's with them, right? Obviously, what up, everybody in the chat? Thank you, Danny, for answering questions. So it's like that. It's like they're consoling you, but they're keeping something very hidden from you about what they did. All right, my mom always say that to me. She used to go like, oh, well, if you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. And it's just like the ignorance that I would hear come out of her mouth, because I'd be like, you're my mother. How is this acceptable for you? Like, why are you not putting out good intentions? Why are you not trying to help me? Why are you just saying that? Well, I guess you're stuck in bad luck. Hang up the phone. Yeah, because it's not your problem, right? You're living in all my good karma while you fucking shit all over me. So there's definitely something happening here where whatever this hidden energy was, it put somebody else in the spotlight, okay? It took your chance at even the little things taken away because they knew that you wouldn't fight back. And I think now maybe this King of Wands energy is yours, you know, because there comes a time where you get pushed up against the wall, pushed up against the wall, pushed up against the wall, and then you're like, fuck you, you push me up against the wall one more time and I'm going to fucking snap, right? Because there's, you know, humans have a tolerance level, and it doesn't matter how kumbaya they are or Buddha on a mountaintop, you can't poke forever expecting somebody not to backhand you, okay? But that's what these people have done. They've poked and they've poked and they've stolen, and they made you very weak, okay? Maybe that's why Temperance is in reverse. They made you very weak. They covered you up as if you didn't exist. Okay, and then you had to hang in that energy while they stole your spotlight. Like, this isn't where, I mean, in the analogy, Jack's not supposed to be there. You are. Okay, so whatever this reading is, it's a huge reading about theft, is what I'm getting. And, you know, the whole getting over how they keep stealing from you, because they're telling you that you have to adjust your attitude when you lose these things from your life, because obviously you've lost them and it's your responsibility and you didn't love it enough and you didn't protect it. That's why it was stolen. It's all about, you know, that's a narcissist for you. You know, they come in and steal from your life and then they say, what did you do that you could have prevented that? I'm sorry, it's my fault you just stole from me, right? Of course, a narcissist is always going to put it onto your shoulders. They ain't going to take they're not going to take responsibility for anything they do. If you leave the door open, they walked in and stole from you, it doesn't matter if it's your property and you say on your front porch, you cannot walk in and steal from me, the door is still open in their mind, okay? So, you know, and I just watched this movie about spirits getting into you, and they say the first step is the mirror, the second stage is the mind, and then the third stage is the body. Because once they get to your body, it's done, son. They're the main act, right? So it's so many people. I mean, like, I've said this, it's not paranoia. I've talked about covering your mirrors before. Mirrors are so dangerous. Oh my God, I went and got a tattoo recently and he had all these mirrors everywhere and I didn't look into one mirror. And I think he noticed because he was like, well, do you want to look at what it looks like on my phone? And I think he knew I wasn't looking at the mirrors. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't look in mirrors. I don't toy with mirrors. I don't fuck with mirrors. I just watched this whole fucking movie on mirrors, and that's how they come through. And not the Kiefer Sutherland movie called Mirrors. It's this other movie called Behind You. Whoa. It really, like, it was kind of creepy and not really scary, but I swear I watch a lot of these movies. Like, I think, okay, so obviously we know that movies and songs take huge precedent in this channel because they allow an analogy to the reading, right? So like movies in particular, when movies come up, I feel it's very important. Like, I try to learn from movies, even if say it's a conspiracy theory in the movie, I take it kind of like literal. Right? Not to a paranoia level, but just like I bet you they are watching. I bet you they are, in the TV. I bet you they are in the mirror because there's a reason why there's a main energy that controls everything that we watch, that we listen to, that we're fucking privileged to, okay? They control everything that we're allowed to know, everything we're allowed to see, okay? So if mirrors are as dangerous as what they are, then, and some of it too, like when you see like books and, items and stuff that can haunt your house, it's not bullshit. It's actually, if anything, very suspicious, okay? Because if they're not going to tell the full truth about it, then note that something fucked up in that movie is right. It's just, you just don't know which thing it is that's actually correct. Okay. But they give a lot away in movies and people are just like, oh, that's funny. Ha, 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 ha. And it's like, right. But people won't wake up because they're scared to wake up because then they think they're going to get hunted by the government. But as long as you don't become, what's his name? Bruce Willis? No, not Brucey. Mel Gibson, okay, and freak out on the church all of a sudden and then make a Jesus movie, I think you're going to be fine. Okay, and I mean, look at how many people put up conspiracy videos and they put up government videos. They put all this shit. Nothing happens to them. Okay, so it's like I almost feel like you are free to believe what you want to believe. You don't have to advertise it to everybody. I mean, I believe a lot of things. I don't know if it's right to believe them. I don't know if I'm paranoid to believe them, but I think a lot of things I believe in. And then all of a sudden I see a video and then they say, well, the videos are, rigged or they're, all AI. Like, not everything is AI just because they made it up. I mean, you can kind of tell the difference between AI and a real video. Okay. Like, they're getting pretty good, but I can still see it. Especially these animal movies where they're making it seem like animals save humans and shit. It's all fake. Okay, I do not know about the mermaid thing, though. Why are all these mermaids coming up and shit? Okay, and like unicorns. Like, why horses have that patch there. It's because they had a horn there at one point. We took the horn away from them. Probably, I don't know, you ever seen Cabin in the Woods? That unicorn at the end? That thing was used for a reason. There's a reason why walruses are in the Arctic, okay, and not just swimming around people's fucking lakes, okay? There's shit out here, out in the world, okay, that we are privy to and non-privy to, and whether or not you believe it or don't believe it, I mean, people who start this channel, that's the thing. It's like, I think I opened up my third eye watching tarot readings. I think that's how it started. I can't say for sure how my whole third eye, it was really mushrooms and tarot readings, because the tarot readings were matching up with my life like significantly, right? You can't deny that when you get proof, that something's in a tarot reading, especially when they say something and you're like, I just said that. Obviously, we are connected and we're interconnected. And then we're connected through other connections that people have with each other. Okay, so whatever this person has been trying to hide from you, or all the things that they're trying to take away from you, because that's the thing, is like these items they've stolen from you, they have to be somewhere. They have to exist somewhere, whether they're in that person's house, in that person's mind, okay, in their stereo. They have to be somewhere. They didn't just, evaporate. Okay, and like, why would they? Did they have a fucking tub of acid that they just throw all your shit that they stole from you? Maybe they fucking do. I don't know. Okay, but something is definitely like, if it was in a solid form, it exists. And there's a trace of it being manifested to come into your life. It's just, why didn't it make it there? Okay, that's the thing, because this maybe Pisces energy, or just very narcissistic energy, right, was, possibly one of those parents, right, that just takes everything from you, right? They just take, they'll take your hairbrush, they'll take your sweater, they'll take your food, they'll just take things from you. They'll take your favorite pillow, they'll take your seat on the couch, just to get you to move, right? Oh, it's my couch, I sit here. Those parents, this is my spot, I sit here. What the fuck? Why don't you just brand your fucking name into the couch, you piece of shit? Or your fucking kids, their asses aren't good enough to sit in your spot. Like, people that have to overly control, right? They own things in the house, but they say that everything in the house is their kids, right? But no, it's not, because you got your name on this, you got your name on this. A lot of people can't share. That's what I'm getting. So you had Christmas presents and they saw them as, they didn't want to share them with you. Maybe you took things from this person's life because you were a child, obviously, or like, someone needy in a relationship or something, and now they keep coming back and taking your gifts because they say that you didn't pay them back, and they have every right to come in and take what's yours because they gave you things. That's the thing. Like, that's dealing with narcissists. Like, narcissists, honestly, they come up quite a bit because of how enabled they are. And how everybody just bows down around them and gives them everything they want, and they act completely ridiculous, and their demands on life are completely ridiculous, but yet everybody's bending over. Everybody's doing exactly what they say, like they run the fucking universe. Like, no, you fucking don't. You're not God. Sit the fuck down. Okay. But people, I found, especially a lot of my family, they will not tell each other, they won't call each other out. Right? If someone's doing something, they'll just bow down. They'll just sit down. They'll just shut their mouth. They won't, nobody will stand up for themselves. Nobody will stand up for anybody else. They're cowards. And that's why I'm not a coward. I'm not cowered out. I never will be. And I will never be with a person who cowers out. There are people I've walked away from because I've watched them listen to things about me, hear them, and not do anything about it. Not say anything, not stand up for me. You're a fucking coward. You love somebody, if you care about them and you hear things about them, or things are going on, and you don't say anything, you don't stand up for them, that's not love. That's not caring about somebody. That's being a complete fucking narcissist, which you're allowed to be, but then just know that you're going to be all by yourself. Okay? Because narcissists, and what's so funny is narcissists tend to have so many people around them because they're really good at making it seem like they need you, but that's the narcissism in them. Right? Is making it seem like everybody needs them. Oh, you need me. Oh, you need me. Nope. But in the narcissist inside you will say, I need you. Right? As if giving them some type of point for doing their fucking job. Okay. Sun on the bottom of the deck. Look, at the sun showed up twice. Okay. I want to say that that's a pretty good sign right there. That somebody is... I really feel like they're getting their mojo back. They're getting their life back, their will back, right? From this person taking things from them, right? No, like you won't be in that energy anymore where you buy something or like, oh man, say your fish keep dying, or your dogs keep dying, or something keeps dying, or your relationships keep dying on you, something like that keeps dying on somebody, right? Just wait until nothing dies on you. Until like 20 years. Okay, like you're going to have the everlasting Godstopper cat. It's never going to die. Then you're going to get the relationship and the dude or the chick that never leaves you. You're going to get these things that never go anywhere. And you're like, if I even try to lose this thing, it's following me around. I can't lose it if I tried. That's how you know that somebody fucked with you for a very long time. Okay, I'm gonna go heat up my coffee. All right, 2 minutes. Checkpoint. Go to the bathroom. Do what you need to do. All right, sorry about that, people. I literally just made this coffee specifically for the live, and it's already freezing cold. Probably because I have my window open and it's winter. Okay. We're going to move on to the next message here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And for all those who have questions, we will be doing those questions right after this reading. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I want to use this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Okay, we got Fox Mulder down at right. I was thinking about the X-Files today for some reason. I don't really know why, but I was thinking about the X-Files today. Fox just showed up, and then look at this. So Idiot showed up, okay, and then Fight or Flight, but they're like, follow the orange, and the orange is in the fight, in the word fight. So I'm thinking that somebody wants to fight you. Like, are you guys going to meet once the school bell rings out in the parking lot, or are you going to go to the park and meet up? Like, what the fuck? So, oh my God, I got Donnie Darko. That's hilarious. He's the disturbed kid that fucks around. I'm telling you, somebody wants to fight you like high school. I'm telling you, they do. I don't, okay, like, why? The dead. You kill something in their life? A warlock? I mean, unless somebody in the chat went to jail for murder, I don't know what the hell this person is talking about. Somebody, okay, I get it. Marlo, you got to remember how Marlo died. Marlo died because his father ran him over in the driveway because he's a piece of shit and doesn't fucking take life seriously. Okay? So Marlo was killed by a very irresponsible idiot that, in fact, on very, very, I don't know, 3 or 4 occasions has wanted to fight me. because he's such a man, right? Such a man who wants to beat his ex-wife's sister up for no reason because he's inadequate, impotent, and a fucking loser. Okay, and gay. Thank you. Okay, nothing wrong with gays, but just don't cover it up with a fucking female that I call my sister and ask for respect from me after you bankrupt her and leave her on the streets. Okay, so he is a monster. And like, I'll talk about Dan all day long. His name's Dan Earl. Go look him up. He's a fucking piece of work. Okay, he's a fucking idiot loser. He's probably watching this right now. He's so angry at me because I'm beating him in this life. And I won't stop telling the police that he's a drug dealer because he is. And he has children too. Great guy. Drug dealing dad with a bunch of fucking stores to cover up his drug dealing. Okay, like, I'm not just gonna let that slide, bitch. You bankrupted my sister. Doesn't matter. So I'm getting a hit out on you. And we're not taking this seriously because they're not going to fucking do anything. It's talk. It's all it is. They're an idiot. It already came up. This was the first card down. They are not smart. This is going to be like the person that makes plans to try to off somebody or rob a bank, and the person they're talking to is an undercover cop. Okay, like, that's how stupid they are. So that's why we're not even taking it seriously, because it's already here. Therefore, okay, they are being told to back off, and they don't want to. They want to fight you. Okay? And honestly, the time is closing on this person. So I feel like maybe the universe is just going to do you a favor and lock this person up, end this person's life. I mean, why does Frank come in? Frank comes in to tell Donnie he's going to die. He tells him when he's going to die. Okay, that's this person trying to say that you're going to die, they're going to kill you, or they're going to off you or some shit like that. I'm not taking it seriously at all. Okay, this guy's tried, like, my sister's ex-husband's probably tried to kill me and my sister like 3 or 4 times. It's never going to happen. The person's not going to pull the trigger, okay? They're never going to hurt us. They're never going to kill us. They're never going to do anything, right? But he just wants to threaten energy that he can do something. That's nice. So can we all. Okay, and we don't all have to use the dirty people. We can actually use the system and fuck these people up because they're going against the system. They're all doing something illegal. There's nothing that I do illegal. I don't do any illegal drugs. I don't prostitute myself. I don't take money that I don't, give to the universe or, call, what do you say that? Write it off in your taxes or whatever. There's nothing I do illegal. Nothing. I can't get busted for anything if somebody even tried to bust me. I don't fuck around like that. I know I'm smarter than that. You know what I mean? This person, like my sister's ex-husband, who's a fucking idiot, who bankrupts their wife knowing that they're a drug dealer. And not a little drug dealer, a huge drug dealer, who fucks over their wife, the one person that knows everything about them. Right? This is not the movies, people. This is real life situations. Okay? And if anything ever happens to me, I got YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video about my sister's ex-husband wanting to kill us all the time. I mean, put 2 and 2 together. He's the only one that's going to pull the trigger. Nobody else is going to do that shit, or it's on his ass. Why do you think I talk about it so much? Because I'm not dumb. I'm pretty smart, actually, and I know how to keep myself alive. Right? This game, this life, it's a game. Like, you got to play it. You got to strategize. You got to keep yourself alive. Can't victimize yourself. Can't be running around there fucking crying, waiting for somebody to save you. You got to act. Okay, you got to act. Because this person, okay, here we go. A little bit more information. The house that they live in is haunted. Obviously, we know this person's got an attachment. They're not clean and clear and under control. Okay, or they wouldn't be coming to fight you like a fucking loser. There's delusional love. Delusional love. Are you kidding? Delusional love. Delusional love. Really? Delusional love? That means that this person thought that they loved you so much that you crossed them, you betrayed them, like fucking Romeo and Juliet. I mean, honestly, people got to stop watching movies so much and taking it so fucking seriously. Like, oh, did you break somebody's heart? You moved on. They want to come and like off you now? Like, grow up. You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life because you want one person to die? Like, then you're going to send them to a better place. You know that, right? Because 3D is hell. Shattered. Woo! God damn. That's going through a windshield, bitch. What the fuck is this about? Cold, caution, shark. Like, they got the caution light. They got the red light. Like, they got the shark card. Shattered. Like, I feel like they're just not some energy that can mess with you anymore. It's almost like, 15 years, like, either shit or get off the pot. What are you going to do? Okay, you're not going to do anything. That's the thing. You got to start calling people on their bluffs, because sometimes they are just a bluff, and that person's not going to do anything. They're just threatening. That's what my sister's ex-husband was in my dreams last night, and he did this all like he likes to come at you like he's going to do something. He gets all red like a toddler, and like goes all crazy on you, like puts his hands in your face, and like he's 6'5", so it's it's a lot of limbs in the air, and like he's got this rage in him that comes out. Okay, and he was in my dreams last night, and he did that. He like raged out in front of me, and you know what I did? I stood in front of him, and I did a whole bunch of and then I did a whole bunch of like weird voodoo shit in front of him in my dreams, and was like, and he looked at me, and then I blew on him, and he turned into an iceberg and fell over. And I looked at my sister, and I was like, so apparently I can blow like Mr. Freeze? Like, what am I, Batman? Okay, like, what? Okay, so we're like, your dreams, okay? Your dreams, that's the thing about this person, is I feel like with my sister's ex-husband, he attacks in the dream state because that's the only dimension he can get us in. Okay, so whoever this is, right? They're fucking with you in a dimension, and I don't think it's 3D. That's the thing. I think it's in their head. I think it's shit that they think of. They think of hurting you. They daydream hurting you, but it's nothing that they're actually going to do because they're a coward, right? They are a coward. I don't know why they're like this. Okay, they're like this, honestly, I think because other things get into their head, right? It's not just them in there, it's other things fucking with them, and they're hearing other voices, right? And they're getting manipulated. That's the thing. That's what people need to realize, is that the collective that you're dealing with is dealing with so much in their head. They're listening to shit in their head, right? And yet calling everybody else schizophrenic while they're listening to the devil on their shoulders, literally telling them to hurt people, okay? Your soul is not going to tell you to go and hurt somebody, but a devil on your shoulder will, right? Your soul is not out to be a nemesis to society, to haunt people, right? Your soul has a mission. It wants to do that. If anything, the body holds that mission back, holds the soul back. Right? Because people won't reach their soul if they can't get out of the matrix. If they can't get out of their own fucking head, they're never going to realize that there's something else there, and it's not just them, right? Even though they're talking to it in their head all day. Okay? So, like, something... Okay, let's just... Why does Collective need to know about this? Well, I guess you just need to know because they want to fight you. Look at and the green. So you got the green light, the orange light, and the red light. All three lights. Okay, so this person who has a very haunted property, they are frozen. You froze them. You must have did whatever I did in my dreams. You froze somebody. Because that's exactly what they're telling me. Because you are this, very loved creature. And this person is not. They're dangerous. And you are not. So the danger has to go away. There's no reason to put you in danger anymore. If you've been in that fight or flight and not being able to really grasp onto your life, it's because this person didn't want you to. This masculine energy wanting to stop you. As if saying that their love, right, they need to stop you and from hurting yourself because their love is so pure for you. But they're delusional. They don't even like you. You don't go out to hurt and to stop the people that you love. They're covering something up. So they might be telling people that they like you. Oh, I love them. I tried with them. But you know damn well they didn't. They didn't try for you. They didn't fight for you. They didn't even fucking conversate with you. They didn't like you. Again, delusional. But whatever it is that they're saying to other people, they're making it seem like you're the delusional one. You're the idiot. You know, you're the one that's fighting them. But they're the delusional ones that are putting something onto you. And now they want to fight you. As if they're just allowed to get what they want. You know, like, all right, like I said, meet me at the bleachers at 6:30 after dinner. Honestly, like, grow up, people. Oh, so disgusting. All right, so we're going to close this one up and just leave it at the fact that somebody wants to fight you. And they're so fucking stupid that on their way to your house or to your work or to your school, because apparently we're all 16 again, they're going to get stopped, pulled over. They're going to walk up to you and they're just going to, you know, blah, 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 right? And fucking do nothing. Like, honestly, so many of these people are all talk. They just want to talk like they're big. You know, like they're so big and so badass. They want to go beat up a chick. I want to go beat up my ex-girlfriend. I'm such a tough man. Oh, yeah, you're real tough, eh? Not like fight people your own size, your own height, your own weight, your own sex, but nothing like going after a small, vulnerable woman. What a great guy. Man, one for the books. You should give him my number. I'll kill him. With kindness, obviously. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Now's the time. People, I thought you said Google, ask Whitney a question. Christmas reading? What does that mean? You want me to do a Christmas reading? If so, what do you want it to say? Woo! Okay, but what do you want me to say, though? Like, what do you want to ask? There's got to be a question in there, Sarah. Come on. Think of a good one. Thank you, Danny. Like, come on. You know you got a question. Like, what did I do? Oh, who's missing you over the season? There's a couple questions. Are we having a good Christmas? Okay. Let me take out the Yuletide season cards. I'll see what they say. Sarah wants to know if it's going to be a good Christmas. right. Well, are you close with your mother? Because I think you're going to see your mother over the Christmas holiday. Okay. Or you're going to be flying solo for Christmas. It's kind of given, I don't know, maybe you're going to, if you're not close with your mom and you're not going to see your mom, then it kind of seems like you have the ability to just do whatever the hell you want over this Christmas season, which means it's going to be a great holiday. Gratitude. Aw, you might have a really nice Christmas. Maybe you're going to go to like church or go and give thanks, go, put some bread out for the birds or... Oh, you might sit by a really nice fire. Okay, so you're not really close with your mom? Okay, so that's what I mean. If you don't, then I think it's just going to be a really warm summer, like a really summer. I don't know if it's going to be summer where you are, but I think it's going to be a really nice, just cozy, warm winter Christmas season. Like I think you've been through a lot and it kind of seems like you just deserve to take a load off, because that's the thing is Christmas, people think that Christmas is like going out and seeing people and gifts and entertaining and singing and being jolly, and Christmas is not really like, Christmas is, I mean, it's different for everybody every year, and it should be taken like that. If you feel really grateful, then it is the season of giving. Maybe you'll want to go out and give to everybody, or you might just have one of those Christmases where you buy the best food and some really nice hors d'oeuvres, and you watch Christmas movies all day, and you stay in your pajamas and you stay cozy, and you think about the past and all those great Christmases that you had, because that's why we have them, so we can look back on it, right? And, remember those times and have a good laugh and have a good cry, and then move the fuck on with the rest of the year, right? Because it's just one day, and I feel like sometimes we bulk it up so much to being this huge thing that we forget what it is, right? We forget that it's a holiday. It's a time to be together. It's a time to, just give thanks and be with your loved ones. And, it's not what commercials have made it into, right? So that's what I'm starting to notice. I'm like, I'm just taking pride in how I feel at Christmas. Like, and if I want to do nice things, then awesome. If I'm surprised with a nice thing, awesome. No expectations, just warm hearth, warm heart, good day. And just, gratitude is everything. And it's not something that anybody ever taught me or told me. It's just something that, to be thankful for what you have, even if you don't have a lot, means that you're grateful for the life, because life doesn't need a bunch of things in it. And I feel like people feel worthy because they've got a lot of things in their life and they work hard, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, they also miss their children's lives. They're also never home, right? They hide at work. They escape at work, right? Men escape in their garages. They run away from their families. They don't want to, be with their families, stuff like that, right? So I feel like this, actually, look at father and mother came out. So I don't know if you are going to be seeing your parents. Okay. It's a huge indicator that you probably will see your parents, or at least maybe talk to your parents. But I don't know. I feel like maybe, like decorate your house and just appreciate it for you. If you happen to have friends or somebody that wants to come over, awesome. But like I said, no expectations, right? Bottle of wine just to yourself. Have oh man, this one Christmas I spent by myself. I wasn't really by myself, but it was the first time that I had lived alone, right? And just was really settled in a nice apartment. I had a nice apartment. I had nice things set up. And I remember sitting on I think I got home after Christmas Eve from being somewhere with my parents or something. And I sat and I watched a Christmas movie by myself, and I lit all these candles and I drank a glass of wine, and I was like, this is the best Christmas Eve ever. Like, I'm pretty sure I cried by myself because I was just so happy. I didn't have anybody around me. I didn't have any expectations, right? I think I was like doing a dude on the side. So I was like even getting laid at the time too. So I was like, I had nothing to complain about. I mean, even if you're not getting, I mean, I'm not getting laid right now, so I don't really give a shit, but I'm just saying, you know, it's nice to just not give a fuck, but yet care only about yourself and only maybe to the people that you want to give a shit about. And if you don't want to, then you don't fucking do it. Right? It's just like, I feel like you're just going to enjoy it. I feel like it's going to be a damn good Christmas because you're going to make it a good Christmas. Right? Like stretching your energy out and trying to find places to go and things to do. You end up realizing, like, I lived with this one chick a few years ago, and when I was in Alberta, she kind of hired me to watch her house when she would go away for work. And so she came home. She had like 4 days home. She threw up Christmas all over the house. Okay. She did all this shopping, all this shit, left, went back on the ship, left me with like a house of like Christmas barf everywhere, and then came home for the holidays. And I've never seen anybody more stressed out in my life than that woman. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She went out, she canvassed Facebook to find groups to go and meet out in the city because she wanted more friends, which is awesome, right? When you hear it, you think about it, like, you know, if you got nothing to do, like, you know, see if there's any parties on Craigslist and go, but like also super scary. So be careful. But it was also like just so, I don't know. I felt like she was so desperate, right? Just throwing her energy out there everywhere she could. She couldn't just sit down for 1 second. She had to go out and do something, but yet come home and complain about it for 3 hours, right? She went to like 4 different malls one day and she came home and she was so angry. And I was like, okay, well, you know that you volunteered your time to do that. If you didn't want to do that, why did you? And then she had like 1 million packages delivered to the house. So I don't even know. This woman spent so much money. I swear. She went out and dropped like $5,000 and then went back to work. And I was like, why does that, why does that, like, why do people do that? Like, that's not a fun time. Like, that's not, do you even care about the people you're giving these gifts to? Like, do you even, like, are you, honestly, I don't know. I think people, they just lost their spirit in Christmas. And it hurts. It hurts because it's just not, it's not fun. It's not practical. It's not relaxing. It's stressful. It's everyone's pissed off and overworked and, you know, everyone's exhausted on their vacation. So anyways, I hope that answered your question, Sarah. And maybe I just ranted. I don't know, but you know what? Spirit likes to do it that way. So. Now I have a Christmas song in my head. Oh. I watched so many Christmas movies that I'm officially over the Christmas movie watching. I still have to watch Prancer, but I pretty much watched all of them already. Oh, yeah, and National Lampoons. I haven't watched that one yet. I feel like there's another one. Oh, yeah, the Santa Clauses. I haven't watched those yet. So I still have some classics I'm going to watch, but I'll save those for Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, you know. Oh, yeah, and I never watched Bridget Jones. I haven't watched Bridget Jones in so long. It's such a Christmas movie. Like, it is, but it isn't, you know. Mom's famous turkey curry. Man, do they love fucking curry over there. You guys love curry over there, eh, Danny? Oh, okay. So you want to know if you should take this offer from Tim. All right. Should Danny take the offer from Tim or should she? No, I'm just going to ask one. Should Danny take the offer from Tim and move? So I'm guessing she should wait for something better. Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to use your real name now. I'm going to ask in my head. So I don't get any contradictory answers. Ah, see? It's not looking good. Curry, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite either. Actually, I do like green curry, though. Oh, but I get sick of it quick. Anyways, okay. Unlikely. I think you're going to know when the time is right, you know? Yeah. You're going to know when the time is right. I don't think it's Tim. I think that's why you said, should you wait for a better offer? Because I feel like you know there's a better offer. Yeah, if you're back and forth, honestly, Danny, you'll know if it's a good, like, it's always good to question, but I feel like the apartment that you're going to move into, you'll know. You'll be like, okay, this is the right place for me. Let's do it. Not like the back and forth. Right? So, I don't know. If you feel like you can get a better deal, then do it. It's about to expire, I think, for a reason. Yeah, no need to worry. You got that card twice. So, and like, that's how I'm feeling about this place. I keep trying to look for another place, and then Spirit's just kind of going like, it's not right. It's not the right time yet. It's not the right time. And I'm like, I really don't want to move right now. It is winter, and I have snakes and fish, and I really don't want to move them right now, but I want to move because I'm in such a dangerous place. But at the same time, I'm like, Spirit's telling me not to go anywhere either. Not that I'm putting my energy with yours, because I'm not, but I'm just saying I'm getting kind of the same response from my own self. So, because I feel like there is going to be, once the offer comes, I won't be hesitant about it. It won't be forced, you know, it'll be good energy. It'll work out. So if you ain't feeling it, don't do it. All right, what are we at? 5308. All right. All right, I'm going to do one last reading, and then I'm going to kick it. Damn right. Damn right. I kind of feel like when I move, it's going to be an offer from somebody that I know. So I'm really not worried about it. Because I'm like, something's just not adding up here, you know? Like when it just doesn't feel right. So, and I'm all about the feelings. If I don't trust my feelings, I might as well just shut this channel down and just go back to work, you know? Like, I very much have to take my feelings. You have to take your intuition seriously. She will tell you everything you need to know. Wow, it is so dark. It's 5 o'clock. Wow. Welcome to 30 Days of Darkness, people. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Last message. Okay, so far we have Hellraiser and Frankenstein. I think, are we talking about like a sex slave here? Is this a good reading or a bad reading? The Blair Witch. Okay, all of a sudden Children of the Corn showed up. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I feel like somebody's going to have, like, you might get a pregnancy scare from, like, a lot of sex with a new partner or something like that. And, like, I don't know if somebody ends up having a baby. I don't know, something's happening here with two people. Somebody's scared that they're going to have kids. Yes. Okay, so you might be meeting somebody now. I don't think they want to have kids, okay? Or they already do. I feel like one of their kids might be sick, and they don't want, like, they might have had a vasectomy, or this chick might have had her tubes tied because her last child came out sick. Something was wrong with them, right? This might be like later on pregnancies, right, where things can happen, okay? Or something could have happened. So this person is, like, terrified that it's going to happen again, you know, like, and they're going to get another sick child. Okay. But surprisingly, it doesn't happen, because I think somebody decides to get something done about it. And I've always thought that, you know, because I'm like, you know, I'm 40 and I don't have kids. So I don't, at this point in time, don't really want to have them. I'm too old now. I feel like my body wise is just too old to have them. So then I'm like, they won't tie women's tubes like that. They make you wait. I don't know why, but they won't do that for women like they do with men, because men, they can just undo it and then do it again and then undo it and do it again. Right. So I feel like you might hook up with somebody and then they get a vasectomy. This is a very specific message, but then I just, like, had a spasm. Like, it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be a burp, but then it was kind of a hiccup. I don't know what it was, but it was an affirmation. Okay, because maybe they thought that it was going to make them impotent or not want to be as stimulated. But actually, if you look at what they do, it's pretty it's pretty easy. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. And, like, no, a man doesn't lose any arousal whatsoever. He still gets his, you know, juice. There's just no bullets in the gun. It's weird how they do it. You got to look it up because it's very scientific, but makes a lot of sense. Okay, so maybe this is going to come up. Maybe it kind of freaks them out. Like, what? You want me to chop my dick off? No. Some people don't know what it is. Okay, and they don't know that this is their fate. Maybe they don't know. Maybe you don't know. I feel like somebody's going to get their tubes tied. Or, you know, cut altogether. Because they're just too scared that they're going to end up having a baby. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's also, you know, remember, it's all reversal. And the body, the human body has been known to heal itself. And women have been known to, their tubes grow back together and they become fertile again. Because your body is a freak of nature. It is a freak of nature. Okay, so just know that everything is reversible. Don't get scared. It's all reversible. Yeah, see, there's an escape. I pulled that card twice, and obviously it wants to come out again. There's an escape. Like, I mean, it's not permanent. So if that's what somebody's wondering, if something is going to be permanent or if they're going to be stuck with like 100 kids, no. Definitely not so much. And, like, if I was a dude, especially if I was a single guy, I would have had a vasectomy when I was 20, for fuck's sakes. Honestly, like, just while I was single. You guys, oh my God, I couldn't imagine what guys go through. when it comes to that shit. Like, you're so much more vulnerable than a woman. At least a woman can control it. She knows what's going on. You guys can't control shit. And I wouldn't want to know what that's like. So at least by doing this, you have full control of yourself. Somebody can't say, hey, by the way, I got pregnant, when you're like, there's no bullets in the gun, baby. It wasn't mine, right? So maybe someone's going to fuck with you or something. And then you're like, nope, that can't be mine because I don't have any. I don't know, but very interesting reading. And remember, it's analogy. So it could come up a couple different ways of somebody just cutting something off. All right, cutting something off so then nobody else has access to it. The kid has like a weight. Yeah, forever. They're on you forever. God bless them. But it's not like you can just get rid of them. I mean, not the good people anyways. Yes, look at that. Egg in reverse. See what I mean? Curse in reverse, forbidden, obsession, devil. It's not touching you. All these cards are in reverse. All of it. So it's not going to be your shit that penetrates this egg. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe someone's going to try to fuck with somebody. Because it's literally going to be forbidden for you to be able to do it. So if someone's trying to fuck with you, there you have it. Woo. Yeah, 102.51. Woo. All right, people, I'm going to peace out. I am pretty tired. It's been a long day of readings. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your questions. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the wonderful things you do for this channel. And that's it, people. Thank you for this reading. It was great. Had a lot of fun. It was good energy today. Very good energy. Pretty good readings too today. So rock on. And send those telepathic questions in my way whenever you want. And I'll be back tomorrow, people. All right. Peace out, Sarah. Thanks for your question. And peace out, Danny. Thanks for being here. And for everybody else who's here. All right. Thanks for being here. Peace out and see you later. See you later, Gators.